Hello, fam, as the kids say. I made a video asking you to ask questions you have for me about where I've been the past 2.5 years. I tried so many times to make a video where I sit down and I'm like explaining everything to you guys, and it just felt like it was just so much information overload. It felt full of excuses, and I just figured, why not jump in? The new I also don't know why I keep doing this with my hands.
4 reasons why the new YouTube is the best.
It's so sunny. This is my boyfriend Dan. And we have this tradition that we started. We do a New Year's trip. It's nothing like super fabulous or glorious, just like a getaway. We like reflect on our year and like what we want to do next year, and it's the second year doing it, so we're driving back now, and I thought, what better time to make, oh my god, my face is on fire. People do like vlogs and they go to like grocery shopping, like no one sits down in their bedroom anymore, which I think is cool. So I was like, I'm on the road. I literally just complained to Dan. I was like, I look gross, I can't do a video, I can't right now, I can't come back to YouTube looking a hot mess. And he was like, but that's real, girl. Well, first he told me I look beautiful. The most important thing to me is you guys and what content you want to see, because you started watching my videos for a reason, and I was happy making what I was making in the past, and I just figured you guys are what's important, and I want to hear what you want to ask me and like what you want to see going forward, and then we meet somewhere in the middle, like what you guys want to see and what I'm excited to do, and that's genuine videos and that's genuine content, and I really want to do that. So, questions. Woo. First, Todd loved Jesus. Oh, Kelly Todd, what's up, girl? She said, "My Mia, oh, I miss you so much. I'm just so proud of you. How are things going with your new job in LA, and do you see yourself coming back to DC?" I am a page at NBC right now. I'm a West Coast page. I'm not in New York. I'm in Los Angeles. And essentially, the first thing I tell people, the easiest thing to tell people is that if you've ever seen 30 Rock, Kenneth is a page. And essentially, you're a postgraduate intern. That's the reality of it. But if I'm really trying to impress someone, I say it's like entertainment grad school. It's a year long. You do like, you know how like your friends that are going to nursing school are like, oh, I'm doing clinicals and I'm like, you know, helping in different hospitals. Well, for us, it's like we help in 4 different departments in NBC over the course of a year. So I started in August and I end next September. So 2018 September. Basically, the whole point of the page program is to dive into different departments and parts of the entertainment industry, and you kind of see what you want to pursue after you graduate the program. I've done 2 rotations while I just started my second one, and so far I've gained a lot of experience, but it's not what I want to do. My first department was in the theme parks, which maybe one day I'll write a show about it. That's all I can say. I'm in Focus Features Publicity right now, which is really cool because I love film, you guys know that, and it's all independent and foreign films. So like right now on our slate we have Darkest Hour and Victoria and Abdul, Phantom Thread, and those are all up for Golden Globe nominations, which is really cool, and probably some Oscar nominations coming up here in the next few weeks. It's super interesting. The work is very tedious, and sometimes I wonder if anybody even cares what I'm contributing, but that's the whole point of this program. It's just to test you and to push you, and it's not easy. It is literally a marathon, but is it going good? I'm learning. That's what I'll say about that. Do I see myself coming back to DC? Not in the near future. Maybe like at one point in my life. Like DC's a really freaking cool city. Like I tell Dan all the time, Dan still lives there. I miss just like the prestige. Like I miss like being in a city and like you're literally like, that is the Capitol, like that is, you walk in the block and like you're like, that's the White House, and all the monuments, and there's just so much history and like excitement and a lot to do. Like it's like a very, I hate to say hipster city, but I don't know, it's really cool. But the people are for me. I met him, but he's also not from DC, he's from Winchester, so I like you.
Wink City.
DC's very business and politics oriented, so in that aspect I was not very happy there. As far as like being close to my friends from college and being like only 3 hours away from my family, I miss that a lot. I can see myself maybe going back at some point in my life. At this point I'm not trying to guess where I'm going to end up because life is so confusing. In the best way. It's a journey. I should also just say I did not premeditate on these guys. I read all of these once over, but I haven't really thought about answers, so it's gonna be as raw as it gets, which could be a bad thing. I love your videos, Mia Slay. That's a great hashtag. That's hilarious. Thank you, Ethan. Rima Sings. Hi. I hope I said your name right. Please, if I say it wrong, let me know in the comments, and I'll never say it wrong again. So question 1, how old are you? I'm 23. Go Libras. Anybody? Anybody? No. Do I still act and do I still sing? So I got this question came up a lot. I don't, and I need to be. I forget how much I love it. I don't know, somewhere along the way I just convinced myself that I wasn't gonna act anymore. Not because of any one like crazy event or something someone said. I just kind of stopped because I started making YouTube videos, and then I wasn't doing theater anymore. You start working, and so I haven't been acting. But my mom did actually say something to me. My mom said, Mia, why don't you have an agent? You should get an agent. You're literally in Los Angeles. And I was like, you're so right. Because I transitioned to the whole idea of like, I don't want to be an actor. Like, I want to have like a talk show. I want to like meet different people and tell people stories. And that became more fascinating to me. But then, I don't know, I still think that acting could be a pretty cool path. I don't know if I'd pursue it 100% like as my goal. But if it like happened as a product of something, another opportunity, I think that'd be awesome. I definitely wouldn't turn it down. I did a few like films, and I did a few plays in school and in college, but no, I'm not pursuing it right now, but maybe I will. A little known fact, I don't even think you know this. In high school when I graduated, I wanted to go to LA, and I told my mom, I'm not going to college, I'm going to LA and I'm going to become an actor. And she went, you have to go to college. So I went to college, and then it's funny because now I'm out here and I forget that that's why I wanted to come out here in the first place. But guys, maybe my first video back after vlogs and stuff, maybe when I start doing all my videos again, I will do an acting video. Maybe I'll do another movie scene remake. I used to love doing those. So if you have any ideas for any movie scenes or any movies that you want me to recreate, your favorite movie scenes, comment below. Or even TV shows, and I will maybe remake some. Singing, I do want to start doing Tune Tuesdays, which sounds so silly, but I want to do like a quick snippet on Instagram every Tuesday where I sing like a little bit of a song. But the problem is I don't play any instruments. I can sort of play the ukulele, a little bit, but it's like not, I don't know, I'm not like good at it. It's never in tune. It's awful. But if you have any ideas for covers, leave those below too, and maybe I'll start singing, and it'll be awful, and you guys can tell me how awful I am, and then I'll stop making them. But it'll be fun because you should try at life. Tuesday, that's clever, baby. He's so smart. I'm gonna do a Q&A with Dan. That's gonna be next time we're together. I'm gonna say, ask us questions, and then we're gonna make a video together.
Do I still act and sing? Yes.
Would you ever want to do a singing collab with me? Because I sing. Yes! Let's do something. It'll be fun. I'm excited. Are you going to be auditioning for The Voice again? I never auditioned for The Voice. I wish. That'd be really cool. I did audition for Disney when I was in like, oh my god, how old was that video? I probably won't audition for Disney again. I think I'm too old at this point. They would never let me back. It's funny because I work right next to The Voice every day. Maybe I'll just sneak onto the soundstage. This is Laurel Ann. Hi, Laurel. You're the best. She said, yes, Mia, what is your ultimate dream job? Also, where do you see yourself ending up living? I love you so much. I love you too. My ultimate dream job, honestly, would just be, like, I always tell people, like, Oprah, like, that is my dream job. I don't think in terms of, like, what do I want my job to be? I think of, like, what are the things I want to create in my lifetime? And I wish that could be a job, just to be, like, I create, like, you know what I mean? People have to have labels. They're like, oh, I want to be a director, I want to be a producer, I want to be this. So if I had to label it, I would want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a businesswoman, I want to be a talk show host, I want to be a writer, I want to be a producer, I want to be an actor, I want to be everything. I want to do it all, but like, I don't want to have the same job my whole life, which I don't know how to make that possible, but one day I hope to just say, like, I've done all these things. That's the best way to put it. Every day I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to be a producer, and then I'm like, no, I want to be on air, I want to be a talk show host, and the next day I'm like, I just want to be a freelance writer, and then today I was like, I could work in a winery and be happy. Like, I don't know. I'm having an existential crisis. I just want to create things. That's why I want to come back to YouTube, and that's really it. But yeah, I don't know. My dream job would be to probably just be a talk show host. But I gotta tell you, I had a thought on the plane. I had like an epiphany, and if I had to say, I don't think I can narrow it down to a dream job, but if I had to narrow it down to a sentence, I would say I want to write, produce, and be in my own television show or film. that is just my goal, my life goal. Where do you see yourself ending up living? I don't know. I think in stages of my life. So I don't know how much longer. Like, I can see myself maybe being in LA for a few more years, but I don't know how much longer. It depends on what I'm doing, really. If I'm doing YouTube full time or like writing, freelance writing, I can see myself living anywhere. I kind of want to live a ton of different places in my lifetime. I want to see. I never lived in New York, and when I was little, I always say I want to live in New York for at least a year of my life. Maybe Atlanta. I mean, LA was my dream city, but now I'm like I said, having a crisis. Like, I don't really know what I want to do, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. I could even see myself living in Europe, but by the end of my lifetime, I don't know. I always think about coming back to Virginia Beach. Like, I think Virginia Beach would be a cool place to raise a family, but also Texas. I think Texas would be really cool. I went there with Dan quite a few times this summer, and I really liked it. And my parents would always say that they like want to live there too. And I think by the end of my lifetime, I want to live like semi close to my parents. So that's where I can see myself like towards the end of my lifetime, like when I have a family. But in my younger years, definitely a big city, making connections. Just don't know what cities. You good over there?
It's our exit. I need math.
No, I don't think so. 101. Stay on the 101. Okay, bye.